假如书籍会说话，今日对话，短视频成瘾。
Addiction expert. I clearly set time limits for usage. So why can't I resist binge watching short videos at night?
Because resisting desires can be more fierce than a flood. Truly effective self-control is not about building dams to block the flow, but digging new channels. When you feel the urge to swipe the screen, immediately initiate a preset action, such as sending a voice message to a friend to invite them for a walk.
Scrolling through my phone is really relaxing. Does that count as an unhealthy habit?
The problem is not with the behavior itself, but with the dosage of this stress relief pill. 5 hours of mindless scrolling every day has turned your brain from an active chooser into a passive recipient.
What does passive feeding mean?
It's as if you're on a conveyor belt in a short video assembly line. Every viral moment the algorithm pushes to you stimulates dopamine. And the content switching at 30 times per minute far exceeds the normal pace of the human brain.
But all my colleagues are discussing the latest hot topics. What should I do if I don't keep up on social media and feel left out?
Binding yourself with information anxiety is like worrying about missing a supermarket promotional flyer. True information sovereignty lies in knowing which screens to pause at, which is 10 times more important than scanning through a large amount of content.
Could you elaborate on how the dopamine mechanism is at play?
Each new thrill from every swipe carves a mark on your neural circuitry. After 3 months, you'll find it hard to even read a full page of a book. This isn't a matter of willpower, but a change in the structure of your brain.
But sometimes I'm just so tired that all I want to do is zone out.
Zoning out doesn't mean putting your brain through a meat grinder. Consider this: the emptiness you feel after scrolling through 30 tacky jokes versus the fulfillment from reading an in-depth article. Which one is truly restful?
Should I confiscate my child's phone if they keep using it under the covers?
Physical separation is just a band-aid. The key is to diagnose the wound. Start by accompanying him in recording his daily emotional fluctuations. Those moments when he secretly turns on his device often correspond to unaddressed feelings of loneliness or academic pressure.
Can 15-second videos really destroy our focus?
What's even more terrifying than destruction is domestication. When you become accustomed to receiving information in seconds, you'll instinctively resist tasks that require 10 minutes to enter a state of flow. This is a reduction in your cognitive abilities.
But work requires multitasking, doesn't it?
Multitasking is a skill, but being forced into fragmentation is a disaster. True professionals can actively switch between deep focus and rapid response, rather than being torn apart by push notifications.
I've tried using lockout software, but I always find excuses to remove the restrictions.
Because tools cannot replace cognitive upgrades. Starting tomorrow, before unlocking each time, I will be required to answer 3 questions. What do I need now? Is this content worth it? Will I be more satisfied in 10 minutes?
How can I break the spell of spending half a day scrolling on weekends?
Try the plug and lock principle. For 90 minutes while your phone is charging, lock it in a specific room. This physical distance can help you reclaim control over your time.
The leader always sends Douyin links in the group after work, and we feel compelled to watch them.
This is a new form of workplace overstepping. You can respond gently but firmly. Understood. I will review it carefully when I get to the office tomorrow morning. Guarding your screen boundaries is key to protecting your personal life.
How can I tell if I'm addicted?
Look out for these 2 warning signs. Feeling inexplicably anxious when you see the loading circle. Repeatedly refreshing the recommended page without a clear purpose. It's like reaching for your pocket at the mere smell of smoke, indicating a physiological dependency.
Sometimes I just can't stop scrolling, as if possessed by something.
It's not you. It's the digital persona, fed by algorithms. Taken over. Emergency self-rescue method. Immediately get up and rinse your wrists with cold water to interrupt the neural inertia with a physiological stimulus.
What can I do about the unbearable anxiety during withdrawal?
Prepare an alternative first aid kit. Squeeze a stress ball to release hand anxiety. Use mint candies to stimulate the taste nerves. And carry idiom chain cards in your pocket to activate logical thinking at any time.
Everyone at the gathering is making short videos, and not joining in makes me seem like an outsider.
Remember that the world outside the lens is more precious. Next time, let's propose a camera amnesia experiment. We'll all put away our phones, And after 2 hours, we'll recount to each other the most memorable details.
When you say that screen flooding stems from emotional needs, what exactly do you mean?
Person who watches food videos alone late at night might be yearning for the warmth of a kitchen's embrace. One who repeatedly views compilations of adorable pets may be seeking to fill a void of unconditional acceptance in their real life.
So, to quit short videos, one needs to first heal their inner self?
More important than breaking a habit is rebuilding connections. Try to channel the enthusiasm you have for liking random videos into sending personalized greetings to old friends. Genuine relationships are what truly nourish satisfaction.
Are there any success stories? How can the abstinence effects be reinforced?
A student set the charging time as the paper book power supply period. And now his phone's battery level is always in sync with his reading progress. Remember, the sense of ritual and new habits can reshape neural memory.
What should be done if a child is already addicted?
First, restore the magic of the real world. Conduct sensory reawakening training every week. Guide him to touch the texture of tree bark. Savor the layers of flavors in food. These authentic, multidimensional stimuli can help rebuild neural richness.
How can relapse be prevented after 3 months of abstinence?
Create a relapse warning card to document the most painful moment of loss of control. When the urge strikes again, first smell the peppermint oil on the card. Olfactory memory is 100 times more effective than lecturing.
What is the ultimate solution after all?
Recognize that all screens are tools, and you are the one who wields them. Just as a good sailor is not swept away by the waves, a true digital native knows how to navigate the sea of bits.